Well, of course, it's been a rough start for the Orioles as they come in tonight at 1-6. And for another perspective, let's join Amber.
Well, I'm here with 105.7 The Fans, pre- and post-game host Dave Johnson, former Oriole, and you watch these games. I know how vocal you get when you're watching them. Let's look at some of the good things. Felix Pie last night had a great night. He stepped up in that leadoff role. Talk about his progression, considering, you remember this time last year, everybody was wondering what happened to him. He wasn't getting any playing time. The Orioles seemed to have lost faith in him.
Yeah, Felix is an interesting guy because the reason they brought him over here because he's so talented. He has the physical ability to do things that a lot of players can't do. He can run, he can hit for power, he's got the speed to be able to play the outfield and run balls down. He's been playing much better in left field than he did at the beginning of last year. Played a great center field last year when he took over for Adam Jones. So this is a guy that in the leadoff spot in place of Brian Roberts can be a guy who can do a nice job there. I think his plate discipline has to get better, but he did pick out a pitch, just yesterday and drove it out of the ballpark. And then, of course, he can be a triples machine. This guy's got the speed that instead of having to stop at second, he can get to third on those. So this is a guy that really has played well, and he's showing the things that he's capable of doing that Andy McPhail knew he could do if given the chance, or at least he was pretty sure he could do it given the chance, and then playing every day. And he's not necessarily in the lineup every day, but he's playing enough. And now with Brian Roberts out and with Ryan Mould's situation the way it is, he's probably going to get a lot of playing time.
Moving on to Matt Wieters, a big change in the lineup today as Dave Tremblay shakes it up. We see Matt Wieters batting cleanup. May not be there every day, but what significance do you think that move has?
Well, I'm not so sure it's a huge significance. I mean, it's nice that it's Matt Wieters' T-shirt night, and he's batting fourth. But he's one of the guys that is swinging the bat pretty good and hitting for average. So I think it's just a gradual progression that you move guys around. Dave Tremblay's trying to find anything he can to get something going offensively, because if they get some hits, they can't bunch them together, and they just can't seem to get the runners in scoring position to come across the plate. So Matt Wieters in the fourth hole, it's just one of those deals. Does he take off with it? Does he just take it and run with it, and all of a sudden he's there for however long, maybe for years to come? Or is this something that he's there until they find somebody else that might be able to do that role a little bit better?
Well, the opportunity's there. Let's see what he does with it. As far as the bullpen is concerned, so much talk has been about the closer role, but a lot of people haven't really noticed what's happening in the middle innings there. You see Mark Hendrickson in his couple of appearances. He's been very solid. Do you feel like he's in the perfect role for him right now?
I do. I think that the organization really felt that Mark Hendrickson could be a guy who could be somebody who could bridge the gap, whether it's coming in the fourth or fifth inning and pitching for an inning or two or three at the most, or in that seventh inning to come in and bridge the gap a little bit, get to Jim Johnson, or be able to go ahead and hand it off if there's a bunch of left-handed batters, hand it off to the closer. So Mark Hendrickson really has found his niche. And, if you look at his numbers last year in the reliever's role, they were really fantastic. He didn't do so well as a starting pitcher, although he did pitch 2 pretty good starts at the end of the year. But I think his role is clearly what he's doing right now, and he does it very well.
Hey, the bullpen's going to keep being aligned if we have these quality starts like we've seen the past couple of days. Thanks a lot for being here with us.
You bet, Amber.